What's up? What's happening? It's your boy L Knows. I'm back again, and let's get it. Kareem Copeland from ESPN wrote a great article about Angel Reese. She was asked questions about uh, the Atlanta Dream players being snubbed from All-Star starter, and to some of us Dream fans, we feel like it's disrespectful as well, but we do. But in reality, I understand that it's our fault. The fans, rather not the other people are using bots and they're. I don't have multiple emails. I have multiple emails, but I'm not doing that. I'm not going that far to vote on multiple emails. I'm just not. I think we should use a better system if cheating is the way to go. I'm not just I voted every day, and sometimes they gave me an opportunity to vote twice a day, and I did. But I'm not doing the doubles, the botting and stuff. That's weird. Anyway, but Reese said it's disrespectful for Dream to have no All-Star starters, and I'm going to read this because I think a lot of people are taking out of context what she said, what she means, and even though it doesn't matter what Angel does, she's always going to get she's never going to get the benefit of the doubt because people already have their mind made up on her character. They don't know her from a can of paint, but still, this is what they want to believe, and this is what they have to believe in order to confirm their own biases and to not make themselves look like the jerks that they really are. They're really just bad people wanting her to fit into that mold that who they are. Because there's no way if you followed this young lady throughout her career from all the way through college and now how she cares so much about her teammate and the sacrifices she made for the team, you would never have some of the opinions that some people have about her. It's sickening to me, and that's why I go to bat for it, and I'm gonna continue to go to bat for it because when you find out truth and you see authenticity, I gravitate towards that, and she's very authentic. Okay, here we go. A frustrated Angel Reese. This is Kareem Copeland. You can follow him on X at Kareem Copeland as well. But this is a great ESPN article, and I want to go over the entire article, and then we're gonna hear Carl Smesko's words concerning the three the big three snub in the All-Star. Okay. A frustrated Angel Reese spoke out on behalf of her teammates. Okay, let's read that again for the people in the back. A frustrated Angel Reese spoke out on behalf of her teammates Thursday, saying it was disrespectful that no one on the Atlanta Dream was selected as a starter for the WNBA All-Star game. Okay, who did she say, class? Who was this on behalf of? Class, her teammates. The Dream, who are 12-8, were tied atop of Eastern Conference standings following Thursday night's 81-76 loss to host Washington Mystics at fifth in the overall standings, just 3.5 games back of first place. They're only 3 games back, guys, and a lot of people are ready to push the panic button. I'm not. Reese, a two-time All-Star, was especially upset for Dream's veteran guards Rhyne and Allisha Gray. Can I read that again, class? Okay. Reese, a two-time All-Star, was especially upset for Dream veteran guards Rhyne and Allisha Gray. Okay. I expected to be disrespected. That's a mouthful, and I'm gonna say it again. I expected to be disrespected. Angel Reese said, "For those two, though, I think their work they work for those two though. I think they work so hard and they put a lot of work in, and the way that they're guarded every game, and the way they have to adjust. The reason why we're where we are is because of those two. See, this is beyond all narratives. I'm gonna read it again. I expect to be disrespected, Reese said. For those two, though, I think they work so hard that they put a lot of work in, and the way that they are guarded every game, they have to adjust. The reason why we're where we are is because of those two. This is Angel Reese saying that the Dream are where they are because of her teammates. Is that right, class? Her teammates. For us not to have anyone was just a slap in the face, but they're not going to say anything. So I am. I'm going to read that again. For us not to have anyone in the starting lineup of the All-Star game was a slap in the face, but they're not going to say it, so I am. That's Angel Reese. All-Star starters are decided by the combination of fan, media, player votes. Fan vote accounted for 50%. Player weighted score, while the media and player votes accounted for 25 each. Howard and Gray had 5th and 6th highest scores among guards. Reese was 7th among front court players. So we know that the top 4 guards make it. The top 6 front court players make it. So each of them missed it by 1 spot. Fans, come on, fans. Howard and Gray entered Thursday ranked 12th and 13th in the league, respectively, scoring, and both are top 3-point shooters in the game. Reese noted Howard, Dream guard Jordan Canada's also ranked 1 and 2, respectively, in steals per game. Let's go. Reese noted that, once again, Angel Reese noted that her teammates, I'm saying this for those in the back, class, Angel Reese noted that her teammates, Howard and Dream guard Jordan Canada, were both ranked number 1 and number 2 respectively in steals per game. So this is once again Angel Reese acknowledging that her teammates deserve a spot. Reese began the day as the league leader in rebounds, number 24 in scoring, and was just 2 players who averaged a double-double alone, Jess Shepard, who was voted a starter. Gray and Reese ranked 9 and 10 in defensive win shares, with Canada 12 and Howard 16, not far behind. I don't know what else to say, man. And here again, Reese said, congrats to the ones that were nominated, and they were well deserved, Reese said. Not taken away from anyone. She's saying congratulations to the ones that were nominated and who are starters now. They were well deserved. But it's a very big shocker to see that none of us were starters, especially where we are as a team in the league. I'm sure we're still going to be all-stars. I have no doubt in my mind that we will still be, but I think that it's important to note that none of us were starters on the team that has so much success this year. Howard was ranked 9 among guards in fan voting, number 4 by the media, 2 by the players, grade 7 among guards, and you can read the rest of that. By comparison, Indiana Fever. I'm not going to go into that. I'm not going to read the comparison, but I'm going to go back to what Reese said right here. Reese said, excuse me. Reese said she wishes Dream fans would have galvanized around their players more. I haven't really said much this year in the media because honestly it's been tough for me over the last 2 years, Reese said, but I feel like it was important for me to speak for my teammates that don't necessarily speak for themselves all the time. I know the work they put in, and I know the reason why I'm in Atlanta is because of them. I know that the team success is based on those two as well. Come on, y'all. You got to get over these weak narratives and understand that this young lady is here in Atlanta for a reason and for a purpose. Dreaming 5. I say that. All right, let's go to what Coach Carl had to say here.
Sorry, one last question. I'm sorry, I just thought about it. And then All-Stars coming up. Angel mentioned just kind of feeling disrespected that a lot of Atlanta Dream players were not included. Just your thoughts on, if you feel like Atlanta Dream players were omitted from All-Star this year.
Well, I mean, they didn't. I think they will make the All-Star team. Now, it is an honor to be an All-Star starter, but unfortunately, I didn't think we got especially the fan vote. If we'd have been a little bit higher in the fan vote and these things, all 3 of them would have had a better opportunity to be All-Star starters. I do expect the coaches to put all 3 of those in as no-brainer, and I'm hoping that Jordan, because she deserves it. She's had that kind of a season, defensively, steals, assists, and kind of been our leader as a point guard. Hopefully the coaches will see to it that she gets a nod as well.
Coach. Thank you.
Okay, I like that. I like that answer from Carl. I like what Angel said. And I wanted to do this video just so we can start dating another narrative, Angel Reese, that she's selfish, that she's all for herself, that everything is always about her and it's me, me, me. But she's letting you know what she's about. And I think we got to stop them when they try to put words in her mouth. She said all throughout this interview or all throughout that article that it was about her teammates. Of course, she knows that she's one of the best front court players in the league, but she wanted to highlight her teammates. And for that, I salute her. It's your boy L Knows. Check ball.